Our minds are fascinating places. They are full of dreams, desires, and fantasies. Sexual fantasies can be very revealing. They offer glimpses into our hidden selves. They tell us about our needs, fears, and desires. Approach this topic with sensitivity and respect. Sexual fantasies are deeply personal. There's no right or wrong in what arouses us. Instead of judging, we can understand them. Fantasies can be a window into our subconscious. They hold clues about our personality traits. Exploring these meanings helps us understand ourselves and our partners. Fantasies are a normal part of human sexuality. Most people experience them, and they can be healthy and fulfilling. Let's delve into the world of fantasies and see what they reveal about us. BDSM is often misunderstood. It's easy to make assumptions about people who have these fantasies, but the reality is more complex. BDSM stands for bondage, discipline, dominance, submission, and masochism. Fantasies in this realm often involve power dynamics, pushing boundaries, and exploring different roles. For some, BDSM fantasies are about control. In everyday life, they might feel powerless or overwhelmed. These fantasies can be a way to regain a sense of control, even if it's just in their minds. Others might be drawn to the thrill of the unknown. BDSM fantasies can be a way to explore their limits and experience something outside of their comfort zone. It's important to note that BDSM fantasies don't always translate to real-life desires. The key takeaway here is that BDSM fantasies are often about exploring power dynamics and pushing personal boundaries, whether in the mind or in a consensual, real-life setting. Role-playing is like stepping into a different world. It's about becoming someone else for a while, exploring different identities, and acting out scenarios. In the bedroom, role-play can add excitement and novelty. For many, role-play is a form of escapism. It allows them to shed their everyday persona. This can be incredibly liberating. Some enjoy role-playing as powerful figures. This might stem from a desire for control. Others prefer to embody seductive or submissive characters. The beauty of roleplay is exploring hidden desires in a safe environment. It's about adding a touch of fantasy to intimacy. The thrill of the crowd. Group sex and the desire for more. Group sex fantasies can be particularly intriguing. They often revolve around themes of excitement and heightened sensory experiences. People might be seeking more than traditional monogamy offers. Fantasies don't always equate to real-life desires. Being desired by multiple partners can be highly arousing. These fantasies reflect an extroverted nature and enjoyment of social interactions. Unpacking the appeal of foot fetishes. Fetishes can be fascinating, and foot fetishes are among the most common. While it might seem unusual to some, the attraction to feet is more widespread than many realize. There are a few theories about why feet hold such appeal for some individuals. From an evolutionary psychology perspective, feet are highly sensitive and play a crucial role in balance and movement. It's possible that this sensitivity translates into heightened arousal for some. Others suggest that foot fetishes could be linked to early childhood experiences, where feet might have been associated with comfort, care, or even tickling. Whatever the reason, it's essential to remember that fetishes are often harmless and simply reflect a unique set of preferences. As long as they are practiced consensually and respectfully, there's no need to view them as strange or taboo. Section 6. Longing for intimacy, romantic fantasies, and the quest for connection. Romantic fantasies are often overlooked in discussions about sexuality, but they are incredibly common and revealing. These fantasies typically involve themes of love, intimacy, and emotional connection. They might center around being swept off one's feet or experiencing a passionate love affair. Interestingly, people who frequently engage in romantic fantasies might be subconsciously seeking more emotional closeness in their real lives. They might yearn for deeper connection, affection, or a sense of being cherished. These fantasies can also be a way to explore different relationship dynamics or to experience the excitement of new love in a safe and imaginary space. Romantic fantasies highlight our fundamental need for love, intimacy, and emotional fulfillment. They remind us that even in our wildest imaginations, it's often the human connection that truly captivates us. Section 7. Embracing your inner world. How understanding fantasies strengthens relationships. Sexual fantasies are normal, healthy, and can even be beneficial to our relationships. By understanding our own fantasies and communicating openly with our partners, we can foster deeper intimacy and connection. Talking up fantasies can be daunting, but it can also be incredibly liberating and relationship enhancing. When we share our inner desires with our partners, we create a space for vulnerability and trust. Remember, fantasies are just that, fantasies. They don't necessarily reflect a desire to act them out in real life. However, they can provide valuable insights into our needs and desires, which can then be incorporated into our relationships in healthy and consensual ways. By embracing our fantasies and communicating openly with our partners, we can unlock a new level of intimacy and understanding in our relationships.